I already made a whole video talking about how bad the last update was, but I felt like I had to do another because there wasn't enough said. And there were a lot of comments on my last couple videos asking for me to do another as well, because quite frankly, there's just not enough creators speaking out against the update, and there hasn't been enough of a boycott. But I'm telling you guys right now at the start, I am actually going to participate in a boycott of this update. That might be hard for some of you guys to believe because usually the creators, they might talk about how bad an update is, but they don't do anything themselves. But that's changing this time around because I, like many of you guys, think this is the worst update in the history of the game and something needs to be done about it to protest. It really says a lot when the top posts of the week on Reddit are all trashing the game, and that's what's getting a lot of upvotes. That's how you know the game is in a horrendous spot. One of the top posts of the week, I'm finally free, and it's someone just deleting Clash Royale. But I want to specifically talk about what I'm doing to boycott this update. And this guy here makes a very good point. In the first post, you saw people just deleting the game. That actually doesn't have as much of an effect as you guys would think. What really affects changes potentially happening are how much money they're making from the game. So you can see here in this post, so about this update, basically rewards and progression have been cut in half. Supercell waited until the last minute to inform us because they knew it was wrong, yet they did it anyways. Why? They don't respect us. So what do? Make them respect us, boycott. This does not mean to stop playing the game. All we have to do is not purchase anything. They fucked us, and they don't care. So let's make them care by not purchasing anything. I assure you, the second Clash notices they are losing sales, they will revert this cash grab update. Let's all do our part and unite and not make any purchases. So what I'm going to do, guys, and this might not sound like a lot, but when you consider this is the first time I've ever done that, it's probably pretty meaningful. I am not buying the Pass Royale next season, and that contains the Evolve Executioner in it, which is very broken. I have bought the pass every single month. Ever since the Diamond Premium Pass has come out, I bought it every single month, and I was planning on buying it every single month because I'm a content creator. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it for next season. It's the first time I've never bought it because until they make changes, I really don't want to buy the pass because this update has hurt not just free-to-play players, but also pay-to-win players. So if you want to find a way to, I guess, protest against the update and you're someone that spends money on the game, that's what I'd recommend doing as well. I'm not buying the pass. So that's my way of boycotting. And for me, that's pretty significant because, like I said, I bought it every single month ever since you would get the free Evo from getting it. And because I'm a creator, I'm like, well, it's worth it. But you know what? Not next season. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to do something. How about that? I'm not going to stop playing the game completely because this is my job, but I'm not going to be getting the new Evo. I don't even care that the Executioner's broken. I think it's important. And something else happened here. Supercell replaced the one free lucky drop you get from the Supercell store every week with just 2,500 gold. And this was just today. So something else happened. You got a lucky drop for free from the Supercell store, and they just took it away. That's just crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Now it's gold. Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, is this just never ending L after L? Like, I don't know what's going on. And then not a single response till now from the dev team. Cutting 50% progression and pretending like nothing happened. Back then, the Clash Royale devs would at least engage in the posts. Like Drew, that's true. Drew was always engaging with people, if you remember him. Now it seems like every update, some two random sit and runs TV Royale. Like, who's the current community manager of this game anyway? Reddit's top 4 mobile game subreddit is on fumes, and there is radio silence from the dev team. I hardly see any content creators either taking firm stance against this update. Well, I mean, that's why I'm making another video on this, because I saw B-Rad hasn't made a video yet talking about the update that a lot of people expected, and a lot of people wanted me to do another one. So this is kind of the other one I'm making. I wanted to join this boycott in some way, shape, or form, so that way people don't say, like, hey, boss is talking so negatively about the update, but he's still spending money, he's still buying the pass. Because I remember before, like a year or two ago, when there were the evolutions and the boycotts, people were like, well, he's still buying the Evos. Well, okay, not now. I'm not buying the pass with the new Executioner until they make some of the progression slightly better and they make some adjustments. So apparently too, they're botting reviews. This guy's saying there's a ton of 5-star comments added after the update with just nice or a thumbs up, or people claiming that they play the game since 2014 or that the last update was awesome, and a lot of these appeared after the update. Supercell paying for good reviews instead of fixing their game? How do we punish this? Where do we report this? I mean, it is a little suspicious to playing since 2014. That's pretty wild. I don't know for sure if this is true or not, but I do know some gaming companies do bot reviews, so it's possible, but I guess there's no proof if this actually does happen or not. Kind of hard to say. There's no way this guy's serious. I've been playing this game pay to win for 9 years, and this is my favorite update. I've always hated the way you can't unlock chests immediately. Replacing them with lucky drops and extra cards and gold is a great idea. Also, removing the season shop and banner tokens is great because they were taking up space that they could have used for more shop offers and reward tracks. My favorite part of the update is the play again button because I sit on the couch for hours gatekeeping 9K from free to plays. Yeah, that has to be sarcasm. That's like 10 out of 10 rage bait right there. That might be where the 5-star reviews are coming from as well. Just sarcastic posts. That might be also boosting the rating even after the update. That's kind of funny. But this guy said, "Rip Clash Royale." Today on, I guess, April 2nd, yeah, that's when this was posted, I mourn the death of the game Clash Royale. After years and years of playing, it is truly saddening to see the game that we all care about dying from inside out. There have been some changes on March 31st that we all as a community wish was an April Fool's joke. Had it been, there would have been much less complaint posts out there on the front page. It was not, and the change as a whole affected negatively, negatively affected the community. I think there was a bit of a typo there, either that or I'm reading it incorrectly. Let's start with the change not really talked about, new pathfinding. New pathfinding, it is funky beyond explanation. A mini P.E.K.K.A, for example, would walk straight for the tower, then turn 90 degrees to target a troop intended to pull. These types of interactions can cause many spells to be missed and require time to adjust to. It was a sudden change that was implemented hastily without consideration. The pathfinding has no rhyme or reason. And there was also way too many bugs, as a big update does, but unlike other teams, such as the Clash of Clans dev team who listen and strive to fix the bug ASAP, Clash Royale's team allow it to stay in game as long as it is not an exploit which impacts their profit. Remember the clone pancake glitch, Chef making troops disappear, Mighty Miner teleporting across the map. Other bugs such as wall breakers, the evolution dealing 4 times the damage they're supposed to do are in game now. The chests, we'll forever remember the chests and the progression it offered. Supercell did not give rewards after every battle as promised, but shifted the lucky drops from the daily tasks, which they removed, to be rewarded after every win. Oh, and the only way to progress other than that is to get random cards after every win in gold. It nerfed progression beyond a reasonable amount. The removable chests also resulted in a bug which prohibited new players to unlock the Musketeer, which means they are 1 card short of an actual deck, making it literally unplayable. Only benefit was lucky drops open faster. Thanks, Supercell, you listened to one of the minor complaints from the community, decided to ruin the game for monetization and not nerf Prince balance changes much. Even the most nostalgic of Clash Royale players must face the fact, amidst the calls of review, bombing, and quitting, we must acknowledge that the game Clash Royale is dead as we know it. It has given way to the blatant money farming from the developers. We miss you, Seth. I used to stand by Clash Royale's dev team and their decisions, but now I realize that they are a money-hungry, children-exploiting team that should no longer exist. Children play this game. What's with the real money offers? The game we loved is now a money-farming exploit. Let's remember the nostalgic times of no evolutions, tower troops level 15, and leave the game on a high note. Clash out. So some people are leaving this time for real, quitting the game, or not spending money, and I decided I wanted to highlight that in this video and do my part of not buying the Pass Royale next season. If you guys wanted to, I guess, engage inside of the boycott and you're a pay-to-win player or you typically buy the pass, and if you want to fight against these changes, I guess probably not buying the pass would be the best way to do that, in my opinion, if you wish. But anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, I guess be sure to give it a like and subscribe. We can only hope that all this complaining and I guess the boycotts going on make a difference. Hopefully they adjust some of these progression changes. I mean, we can only hope for the best, but we probably should expect the worst so that way we don't get disappointed even more. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.